Hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing another Lionel Racing Authentics car, and the reason I say that is because this is not a NASCAR diecast, it's actually a late model diecast, and it's so far the third one I've owned in my life. And it's this one. This is Sammy Smith's number 88 Sundrop Cherry Lemon Chevrolet Camaro, if you want to call it that, ZL1 from the Z-Max Cars Tour. This is from the 2024 Wave 8 of Lionel Racing Authentics, or NASCAR Authentics. And here's the rest of the wave. I did a huge gifts and haul unboxing of a bunch of cars, and two of these cars, now technically three of these cars I have now. But yeah, this is the third late model I believe they have, no, the fourth late model they've released in Authentics. And I actually own two out of the three so far, but one of them I actually got in the Gold Series, and it's actually the first one I ever owned. So yeah, this is a pretty nice one. New driver, a new number. It's a same sponsor, but it's a little different. So let's not waste too much time. Let's open it up here. See, I try to put the plastic in there right because I keep messing up. And there we go. Let's move the camera down a little bit, and let's zoom in here. Take a look at this late model, because honestly, I'm a huge fan of the late models. Now, it's not to say that I watch late models that much. They are pretty exciting. The cars look pretty good, honestly. And the drivers, they're gonna be future stars. Absolutely, they're gonna be future stars in NASCAR or some other series, like maybe IndyCar or something of that sorts. And yeah, Sammy Smith, I don't really have too much to talk about because, like I said, I watch late models, but not that much. I don't follow it a lot, so I don't really have much to say about this driver. But I definitely have heard this name going around in racing circles, or specifically NASCAR circles, for a while. But like I said, I haven't really followed it that much. But it's nice to have another late model in the Authentics line. Oh yeah, and by the way, this car is also available in the chase piece, and that one's of course in I guess I'm gonna use my Hot Wheels terminology here, a Spectre Flame type color. Well, it's called liquid color, but it's like more of a dark red, but it's like shiny and such. Exactly, like a Spectre Flame color. That one honestly would look really nice if I could find one, but honestly the red one looks really nice as well, this normal one, because it is kind of like a bright red. It's not like a normal candy apple looking red. It is kind of like a bright red. Kind of like to the point where it's kind of getting into that orange territory. This doesn't really show good on camera, but it does look really nice. And, like I said, love these late models. Happy to get more of them. I know they release more in the Gold Series, but, like I said, I usually collect Authentics because, I mean, I could now purchase more Gold Series cars, but, it's a little pricey in my opinion, and I like to hunt them at the store if I could find some. And my dad was able to find this one for me, thankfully. So yeah, that's pretty much a good look around the car. Let's take a look at it closer, because there's definitely more contingency sponsors than they are in the Cup Series or even the Xfinity Series, if I believe. I know the Truck Series has a bunch of them. Or does the Xfinity Series have a lot of contingencies? I don't think so, honestly. So yeah, this is the Camaro front end. Even though it doesn't say it, it just has a ZL1 badge on there. Of course, a Chevrolet. A Sundrop citrus soda, which is a cherry lemon flavor. Never seen Sundrop in my entire life. I would honestly try it, but I don't think they sell them here on the West Coast. I think that's more of a Southern East Coast type soda, like a regional soda. Number 88. Of course, this is a junior motorsports car, so of course that's why it's the number 88. We got a bunch of contingency sponsors around here. We got VP Racing Fuels, 5-star car bodies, and then a bunch of other ones I just can't really list. I'm just listing off the ones I recognize, like Tilton, Star Key, I don't know what that is, Mail, Racing Electronics, and of course the big one is we got an iRacing sticker on there. That's pretty interesting. Got the number 88. We got a nice design. It looks like that's a cherry and a lemon. Of course, that makes sense. Number 88. And I like the little splash on the 88. That makes it look a little cool. It's like a little cartoony type. Sammy Smith's name is a little, it's a little crooked, but I guess that's fine. We got a ZMAX Cars Tour logo. And, oh yeah, we got Pilot Flying J, which is a Junior Motorsports sponsor. And we got the same Sundrop cherry lemon flavor logo on the side. And then on the back, Sundrop on the deck lid. And the top is the 88. And then the right side is the same as the left side, although this one does have an exhaust printing, which is standard on all of them. It's not molded, it's just the printed exhaust design. But other than that, yeah, this is pretty nice. And take a look at the bottom here. Of course, it's on EL mold, 2024 car, so it is a little outdated, but I honestly don't mind it. Now, of course, I wasn't just going to review this. I was going to showcase the other late models that I own as well. And, of course, it would be right if I could include the other Junior Motorsports car, which is, of course, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Sundrop car. This one is a 2023 edition. I think they released it in 2024, if I remember. Along with the Kevin Harvick number 62 Hunt Brothers Pizza Mustang, which I didn't pick up because I already had it in the Gold Series. And this one I'll open it up and just showcase it with this one later. But yeah, this is cool. Now we have the teammates, I guess. Although, Dale Jr. has only been running a couple of paint schemes this year. He's been driving mostly the number 8 because, of course, he did return to the number 8 font. He owns it now. And, I was thinking of getting the Budweiser car and the number 8 Budweiser throwback car. Maybe one of these days I'll see if I'll try to get it, even though I know it's a really popular car this year. Even the baseball one, the one that he drove in the 2001 Pepsi 400, which he won in, that tribute livery also came out as well in late model. And, it is popular, but not as much as the Budweiser, the red Budweiser 8 car, which, for obvious reasons, it is pretty popular. So, yeah, we got both of the Sundrop flavors. We got normal and we got cherry lemon. It's pretty nice to have both of these. And of course, this one ran at the Wilkesboro races in 2022 and 2023, but this one is specifically a 2023 car, even though there isn't much differences outside of maybe some contingency sponsors. But and then I guess it could definitely showcase it's definitely a little older because of the old Cars Tour logo, and this one is ZMAX Cars Tour. So yeah, whatever. It's nice to have both of these in the collection now. Both of the Junior Motorsports and Authentics. And I think they just recently, just like a couple hours ago, they revealed another one that they're going to release in Authentics Wave 3. That's only one of the cars they released or showcased for Wave 3. Wave 3 has still not been announced so far. And I guess another late model I own is this one, Eric Jones number 4. One that actually took me a while to find for some reason. Is Toyota Camry late model. This is not from the Cars Tour, it's some other series. And, pretty happy to have this one, another manufacturer to the collection. Pretty simple livery. It's just blue with the white stripes on it. Pretty simple. And yeah, that other car, I forgot what the driver's name was. He's also driving a number 4 car. And, yeah, it's going to be a repeat number for my collection, but whatever, I'll still pick it up either way. And then the last one, which is definitely the more high quality version, and the one I literally sneak peeked just a while ago, is Kevin Harvick's Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang. Of course, the major difference is, of course, with the Gold Series is black interiors and painted window banners, and painted window details for that matter. So, this is supposed to be a throwback to an old late model he used to drive. I did a review on this a long time ago when I first got it. I think last year. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I got this last year. And yeah, and it's all one universal mold. I don't know if I've mentioned that already. It is all one mold, so there isn't really a difference in the, the Chevrolet bodies or the Camry or the Ford Mustangs or even the Chevy SSs. Yeah, they've even released a couple Chevy SSs in the Gold Series. I think specifically I could think of one is maybe Chase Elliott's car, the freight, the black one, the freight auctions, the freight whatever it's called car. So yeah, this is the first late model I've owned, and now I have 4 in my collection, so I'm really happy to have these. And yeah, now I'm going a little sidetracked, so I do apologize. But I'm pretty happy to have more late models in my collection, and it's cool that we have them in authentics and the retailers, because some of these smaller racers are getting their releases in the stores, which is honestly a really cool thing. But at the same time, we're also getting like big name drivers and like, I guess, big name sponsors slash teams like this one, like Sammy Smith's car. So yeah, that was just been a little quick review of the Sammy Smith Sundrop Cherry Lime late model diecast from 2024 Wave 8 of Vinyl Racing Authentics. So if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.